Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of the WIT Podcast. And today I have a very exciting guest. I'm so excited to have her. We are going to be talking about reflections on motherhood in celebration for Mother's Day. So, without further ado, let me introduce my guest who it's her first time here. Many of you have been asking for her. Finally, she has accepted. I don't know how many years later of my YouTube life. But yes, karibu sana, ma'am.
Asante.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the WIT Podcast. It's called the WIT Podcast.
WIT.
WIT. So you talk about things that make you wonder, hey, what is that? So today we want to reflect on your motherhood journey. You've been a mom for many years, and I just want to learn a few things about your journey, and I'm sure someone from the audience will gain from this conversation, right?
Yes.
Yes. So salimia watu.
Hello. How are you? Good to be here.
Yeah. Karibu.
Asante.
So, without even wasting any more time, let's get into the conversation. Reflections on motherhood. So, I'm going to ask you a few questions there's no pressure, just answer from your experience. Yes. So, for how many years have you been a mom?
As far as I can remember, almost 40 years.
Almost, way.
39 years. to be
39
exact.
years,
Yeah.
telling us the age of your firstborn without telling
I'm
us.
telling you.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm curious to know, were you ready to be a mother when you became one the first time?
Well, I can say yes, no.
Uh-huh.
But since I had finished school, I had finished college, I can say I was just ready.
It was just the right time.
It was just the right time.
Oh, nice. Looking back at how you were raised, is there a way your mom raised you that you admired, that you also wanted to raise your children?
Talking about mom, I must say that I was mainly raised by my dad.
Okay, yes.
See, those days, my dad was working in town. Mom was taking care of the home in the rural area. So I was raised up by my dad. So I don't know if we can reverse the question.
That's nice. That's nice. We can reverse that question. So looking back at how your dad raised you, what were some of the things you admired that you decided, I can take this when I'm raising my child?
Yes, my dad, what I can remember, he was particular about time, the way you do things, and you must do them on time. If it is eating, taking your lunch, taking your supper, going to school, waking up, it must be timely. And he had planned a timetable for us.
Hey,
Yeah,
nice.
strictly to be monitored. Whether he's around or he was out, because most of the time he used to go away to work, take 2 days, 3 days, but we would follow the timetable, the time
Hey, you
of
had a
doing
schedule.
things.
Yeah.
So I don't know, he was a strict person on time.
Kwanza masaa ya kurudi nyumbani.
Masaa ya kurudi nyumbani. And I remember masaa ya news,
Yes.
getting to know information.
Yes.
You would all sit down and get to know this is time for news. And you must know what is happening around you and in the world.
I must say you have carried on that one.
I'm telling
Masaa ya
you.
news ni masaa ya news. Masaa ya kurudi nyumbani ni masaa ya
Yes,
kurudi
time.
nyumbani. Oh, nice. And is there
and-
something you promised yourself you wouldn't do as a mother?
As a mother, what I wouldn't, what I promised myself I wouldn't do.
Yes, when you became one.
I would allow my children to mingle with other children because I think that one was missing during my childhood. Yeah, for me, I promised that if God would allow me to have children, I would let them know other children.
Wenyewe tulishinda nje.
Kabisa,
Especially Lynette.
kabisa. But I think I didn't have that opportunity. Knowing the surrounding or where I grew up, it didn't give me that opportunity.
Yeah, and the way you are social.
I am social by the fact that I was in a good family setup.
Yeah.
Of socializing with other relatives.
Cousins
And so on.
Yeah.
That was there during our time.
Okay. Okay. So you start your journey as a mom. Were you a working mother, and how was that balance for you?
As a mother, my journey started when I was working already.
Okay.
I remember I just finished college, and then after a few years, became a mother. So with my career, I might say I was lucky.
Yeah.
And the journey was not that hard. Yes, I had my own time. I could get to mingle with my children, help them this way, that way. I was there. I found time, enough time for them because I was a teacher. I would have holidays, long holidays.
Yeah.
Where I would do the things that I missed to do when I was working. So somehow it was not very bad.
And lunchtime you would show up.
Lunchtime, I would show up. I made sure that I went to schools which were nearer when my children were young, so that I would show up during lunchtime. You see, those days there was nothing like pumping of milk and so on. So you would literally
have to
need
go
to
home.
take yourself there home.
Yeah.
So I got that opportunity.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
There's a big age gap between your firstborn and your second.
Yes.
How was that journey? Were you too traumatized to be a mom for a second time? How was that journey to transition from a mother of one to a mother of two? I ask even for myself.
I like that. You're asking for yourself.
Yes.
Sure, the gap was big. 7, 8 years. Yes, between the firstborn and the secondborn.
Yeah.
And sometimes God just works things the way He does. You find yourself there. So I think after my firstborn, the duration just became that long, naturally. And at some point, I thought that I would be just a mother of one girl. But God decided otherwise, to bring another baby or another human being into our lives. And the journey for me was good. It was just like having another firstborn. Imagine.
Because of the gap.
I'd
So I'm a
already
firstborn.
Yes, in a special way.
In a special way.
In a special way. But you are the long-awaited one, firstborn. So the journey was quite long because I had now to start afresh. Everything was becoming new.
Yes.
Again.
Well, our personality is different.
Very different. The first one was quite a calm baby, very calm. And the second one was very aggressive, very jumpy.
Me?
Yes.
Very loud.
Yeah, very loud. Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Wow. So before you even became parents, did you and dad have conversations on how many kids you want or what kind of parents you want to be?
Imagine there was no conversation at all. There was no conversation at all. See, those days, you just get married and then you plan yourself. If you are a mother, you plan, maybe you can plan how many kids you want. I don't think it was in the men's mind. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't
interesting.
think it was there. So, and again, you see the old Africans never discussed the the number of children.
You just have them.
Yes, they just had them. But now the difference was for us who had a career, you would plan for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you just plan for yourself
Yes.
as the mother, and then maybe discuss and tell your husband, me, I'm okay with 2 children. I'm okay with 3, 4. That's it. So I don't remember sitting down before and making a plan. Yeah, because imagine if we had made a plan, then before the second baby, there was one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we left everything to God. But now with yourself as a lady, you define the number of children you want.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you plan? I know you didn't plan, but for context, do you think you envisioned yourself having 5? Are we 5?
You have 5. In addition, there is one
more.
6.
6.
Yes.
Yes.
You had not planned. Yeah, actually, the last one was just God sent.
Yes.
Some things are beyond what you expect.
Plan.
And that's why I have a testimony to say that God works out miraculously. Yes, even after using all these, what do we call them?
Family planning.
All those gadgets. You see, when God decides, it can be a different situation.
Yes.
So I found myself having another one. After saying that enough was enough,
Yes.
the last one just came.
Yes.
Yes.
For context, the last one is, how old is Prince now?
The last one is going for 14 years.
14, and the one before him is 25.
22.
No, 99. 25.
25.
Going to
25. Going to 25. Yeah, going
that's
to 25.
a big gap.
That's another big gap.
That's a very big gap. So when we talk about our older brother, this is the one you became a mom by choosing. You chose him and brought him. Was it ever different raising him from us, or he just fitted with us?
Oh, because he was born in my family, he fitted very well.
Yeah.
At some point, nobody knew the difference.
Yeah.
Actually, even up to now, people ask me, where is he? Where is he?
Yeah.
Until I explain myself, nobody can tell. So he fitted well because he was brought up by the same parents, me and dad.
Yeah.
Under the same surroundings, same environments. So that made him to fit on well. Except that he was now a male.
In the middle of girls.
A male in the middle of the girls.
Yes.
So he's a lovely person, just like the girls.
Yes. For context, I have a brother who's 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yes. So what was, I'm curious now that you are not raised by your mother, what was your relationship like with her?
My relationship life was quite good.
Yes.
We used to have opportunity of, I used to have an opportunity of visiting her twice in a year.
Hey, twice only?
When the schools closed, we'll go home in April and we'll go home in December. At least to have time with her, to learn some manual jobs with her. Yeah, it was twice only. Because according to the school calendar, the terms are 3. So one was left for us just to be around dad. And the 2 holidays we would spend with mom, which was quite good and loving. We enjoyed that time together, being around her. Like every child wants to be around mom. That was me.
You and your copyright look alike.
Me and my mom, yeah.
From
and
the
of course,
photos.
being the first girl, I would learn some responsibilities. which maybe I could not learn when I was with dad. Yeah.
That's true. And I just learned before we recorded that you never got the chance to meet your grandmother.
Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, I never saw the other side of my mom's grandma passed on, and even grandparents from that side. I didn't get the opportunity. But where I'm married, I got an opportunity of
Yes.
staying even with one who was very
Herenia.
loving,
Yes.
very Herin.
Yeah.
In our language, we used to call her Herenia.
Herenia.
She was quite loving,
Yeah.
very entertaining.
Very entertaining. True.
You would love being around her.
Yeah.
You'd laugh the whole time with her. You'd learn so much from her, and loved and loved us so much. I would go take care of her, wash her clothes, cook for her, bring her to Nairobi, stay around. And I remember my firstborn was born just when she had come to visit. Hence, I gave her the first name, which
Alo.
was inherited
Yes.
from her, Alo.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was good love.
That's nice. I remember her.
You
She was
remember
very
her?
entertaining.
Very
funny.
entertaining. Very entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Sure.
You're lucky you got a grandmother by marriage, at least.
Yeah.
And now, exploring you becoming a mom, how was your relationship with your mother-in-law? Were there ways that you didn't agree on how to raise us? Or what? How did she help you in your motherhood journey?
My mother-in-law lived her life in the rural,
Yeah.
and I was mostly raising my children in town, in
Yes.
Nairobi.
Yeah.
So the only time we would meet is during holidays, when we would go home and be with her. And she loved the way I would do it. And there was not much influence from her, because her style and my style were quite different.
Different, yes.
We lived in different times.
Yes.
Yes, her times, you see my time, can even say your times are different. So she allowed me to raise my children the way I want, the way I wanted, and it was well. Yeah, there was no problem, except she would teach a few of how to do the bits of things that you do in the rural. Maybe fetch water, which now that was for me, not for my children. Yeah, and cooking, maybe in the firewood. That was just a bit of learning for my children when we go home, which was normal life. That was something my children were used to seeing. So I must say that the two, we just accommodated each other that way. There was not much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of different styles, different eras, you're now a grandmother. How does it feel to be one? How does it feel to be a grandmother?
Being a grandma is a blessing. Yeah, it's a blessing. I feel nice, I feel happy, I feel blessed. And the fact that you have, again, young babies, young children,
Yeah.
there is more joy, more life
Yeah.
in one, especially when they come visiting.
Yes.
Yeah, the house feels warm.
Yeah.
It's nice. I remember some friends tell me, "Oh, I'm waiting for my turn. I wish I were you. How would I get to that stage?" So it's a good stage.
It's a blessing.
A blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can imagine.
Yeah.
Being called Dana.
Dana. Yeah. Yeah, they are good. You just let them know the specific names you want them to use, whether in mother tongue,
Yes.
in whichever way you want.
And how comes
nickname.
grandmothers are softer to their
Are
grandchildren
they
than to their children?
Really?
Yes.
Am I soft? One of
Hey,
them?
way softer to their
Yeah.
grandchildren.
You see now, time makes you to be a bit softer. Yeah, time. Yeah, as you also age, yeah, you learn to soften up a
Soften
bit
up,
in a cool way.
I remember
And of
when
course,
Munchi, the first grandchild, used to refuse tea. And when she came, you made sure there is cocoa. But for us, we had no option of refusing what was served.
Yes, sometimes you have to bring them close to you first. And then after that, then you teach them other ways. Yeah, I made sure that the cocoa was there.
Yeah.
But I made sure that I taught them that even this other tea, they can take.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they can take cocoa, why not tea? So you bring them close, then you teach them. Because you see, children can learn to be away from you if you, the today's child,
Yeah.
if you don't know how to get to correct them.
Yeah.
So first of all, you bring them near. Ni kama unawekea kabet, alafu una correct. Yes. Yeah.
That's very interesting. So is there are there styles that us we mother that you that catch you by surprise because of the different generations of being parents? Is there a way as we parent our children that you look and you was like, that's very different from our generation?
Yeah, I've learned quite a lot. Seeing from the firstborns and the secondborns, the way they are bringing up their children, I guess, and I repeat, it's because times have changed. Yeah, I've learned that there is even things like training babies how to sleep.
To sleep.
Hey,
That was me.
that is you. Where on earth would we train such things, such
Mgongo.
skills? Sisi ilikuwa ni alale kwa mgongo, saa ya kulala imefika ni saa 8. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm learning so much of things. They are trained also how to get to celebrate their events early. Baby showers. Others are trained even before they are born. The training starts before they are born. So the today's parent is well calculated, well, what do I come up with? Well defined in what they want with those children. Unlike ours will just come out and then you decide. You train how. So there is so much of different things, but I'm liking it.
Even pumping milk, you are surprised.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, I'm seeing mothers walking with their bags. Some careers, they allow the parents to have an extra place where they can breastfeed. Children coming for babies are being brought and so on. Yes, so I think those are good new things that have come up. So I'm learning so much that was not there during our time, except that there's a bit of pampering for this generation.
There's no kiboko.
There is no kiboko, which is good, of course. The kiboko
was too much.
It was too much. Yeah, it was too much. But there are other kibokos in your own styles, which is still good. As long as the child can at least follow the right way the mother wants, would like to. That is okay.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So looking at your first time being a mother, were there challenges you experienced or things that caught you by surprise?
Oh, yes. Motherhood comes with tasks in your life. Yeah, you now have a wider territory to look at. Yes, be it food, be it cleanliness, be it molding, and so on. And also it brings more people into your life. The challenge that I had was now I had so many people coming to stay with me. Yes, now we were no longer 2 or 3 with the baby, but now you see there's a mother in the house. So you would find a house full of so many other adults, so many other people. And that was a challenge. Grannies, nannies, and aunties, uncles. Yeah. So that was the challenge, because the task was now bigger. You have now to start thinking and also planning for these people. Apart from the nuclear family that you have. Yes.
That's nice. Did you struggle mentally to adjusting to being a mom, like physically, breastfeeding, those things, or those happened naturally?
For me, I can say that there are times that I needed some assistance. I would ask grandmother, why is this baby crying so much? I'm not sleeping, not feeling well, and I can't sleep. So there are always good advices. Yeah, my grandma was there to advise. Could be stomach problem. It's called colic.
Colic.
Yeah, that makes babies cry
Cry.
all the night.
Who
and
had
funny
colic?
enough, the firstborn
Eh.
would sleep during the day, but during the night, no. For 3 months.
Ooh,
For
that is
3
tough.
months. That is tough. Yes, 3-4 months. And sometimes they would tell you, oh, it's naming.
Wamekataa jina.
Wamekataa jina, mwanze hivi, and so on.
Yeah.
And then also I had a very mature nanny. These days you call them nannies. Yeah, who would help assist me, because my first baby was through cesarean. And you see, those days, if you had gone through cesarean, you would stay for even 2 weeks without not doing some activities.
Things, yes.
Things have changed now. Yeah, after one day you are supposed to stand up and do some exercise. Yeah, with the new medical systems that we have. Yeah, so the people around me were very helpful. And I think I came out of that. Even my second baby, it was the same. And I learned to be strong. You become a strong woman, such that you are able now to at least to know how to go about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So we are 6 children. What are some of your favorite memories of the different children?
Haki kila mtoto ni tofauti.
That is true.
Very, very true.
Yes.
Now I saw it.
Now you see it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm still seeing it.
Still seeing it.
Yeah. And whoever sang that, even kila mtoto anakuja na sahani yake, did send the right message.
Yeah.
Yeah, the children are good, they are warm, they would feel good together. At some point unaona watu wanapigana tu wengine.
Sisi wa katikati.
Sisi wa katikati hapo wanapenda kupigana.
Yeah.
Small things tu. Rivalry ya kufuatana tu hizo tu. Which was good. But I loved seeing them eating together, playing together, when we are going out together. It was good memory, having fun together. It keeps the mom and the dad very warm.
To date.
Yeah. To date. Yeah. So those are good memories.
Okay.
Very good memories.
Has it been different raising the boys from the girls?
Yes. Now, when I had the girls, it was very cool. Like you'd set your house neat, and the toys they play with, those are the things they play with. Now, when I had the boys, you cannot say, you cannot leave the boy in one place and find the boy in the same place. After 5 minutes, ameruka, ameenda, ako huko, ako the other side, and so on.
Yeah.
So I remember my friends would visit me with boys. I would ask them, hey, hawa watoto hawatulii. Those are boys.
Yeah,
See, girls can stick in one corner and just play. But boys, no. So I learned that there's a difference between raising the boys, raising the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and boys are normally very cool in what they do. Most of them, not all. The ones I raised, they are very cool, they are very calm. They just do their own things. But the girls would want your attention. After sometimes they come, they want you to do the things with them.
Yeah.
With them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, big difference. Yeah.
Interesting. I was going to ask you if you look back, are there things you do differently as a mom?
Yes. Of course, even starting from cooking. Yeah, the way we do our foods is quite different. You see, during our time as a mom, most of the time you'll do the cooking. Yeah, you have somebody to assist you, but if you are around, mostly you do the cooking. So you come out with what you want. But I've seen that now, mostly maybe because of the nature of the jobs that you are doing these days, the management of cooking is mostly left to the nannies. Having trained them, they are the ones who do them. Some of them are not trained, but some are trained. That is one. The version of clothes also have changed. You see, even during our time, when you are maybe expecting, your clothing would be so big. There was one style of maternity.
They were loose.
They
One
were loose.
style. I remember with Tracy.
They were so loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's a fashionable world. The designers have come up with I don't know where they were that time. I don't know. Yeah, you can see you are very smart. Yeah, you have your own design, and it is just fitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, shelters, the way you want your house to be is quite different. You see, ours during our time, you'd clean, put some vitambas, and that was that.
Yeah.
Every lady would do some knitting.
Yeah.
But now things have also changed. Those things you can buy, or you can do other styles in your house. So many things have changed or transformed rather. Yeah, but they are good. And they are good.
Interesting. The way you're fashionable now, and you wore gowns.
Eh.
Gowns. I've remembered.
Hey.
Yeah. So, as we come to the end, think about now each child. As much as we learn from our mothers also learn from us. So, for example, the first one, what did Milka teach you or has taught you? What is one thing you learn from her?
For my firstborn, being a firstborn, I've learned to be patient. Patience has come from her. Yeah,
True. She's patient.
She's also patient.
Yes.
Yeah, she takes her time in doing things. She's patient with people. You can approach her. She can take time with you.
Yeah.
And maybe mentor you one, and so on. So I've learned patience. I have learned that even in other children that you don't need to judge some things. Yeah, life has taught us that once you become a mother, now you see some things that maybe you didn't think your children would also do or live with. Yeah, so you don't become so judgmental on some things. But I've learned that motherhood never stops. You need to journey still. As long as you live, you still need to journey
You're
with
a
the
mother
children.
full-time,
Yeah, they are your children even when they are 60 years old. You are still alive. So you still journey with them. Yes.
True. She's the one who lives even closest to you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. And what has Albert taught you?
Albert has taught me gentleness in life. Is one person who is a living testimony. I raised him from when the time he was in the mother's womb. Yes, to now being an adult. So gentleness is one thing that I picked for him because there are times you need to cool your tempers and understand things the way they go. And so you just have to be gentle to live with people in the society and accept all round people. Yeah, you see, your child remains your child. Not when they are good, not when they are bad. You are there for them in good or in bad times. So gentleness is also a quality that I've learned.
Nice. Now we come to me. What have I taught you? They say middle children are quite fierce.
You've taught
Or
me
different.
so much. I don't know. All-round person.
Yes, many things.
I didn't even know I would be here with this microphone and all these
Cameras.
things, camera. Yeah. This is somebody I expected to be in the world of
Low.
courts, police stations. But I'm happy you are doing all that. Yeah, and even what law has taught you, you are able to blend in all this. And of course, when we want to make when we want a solution to some things, we usually inquire, what does the law says? I still have the constitution that you left in the house, yeah. So I ask, what does the law says? And I'm happy that you are able to guide as well. Yes, so you've taught me to be an all-round person. Be good in this area, in that area, and go to the world and mingle with people. And most to be happy, even in times of hard time. You've taught me that hiyo sio mwisho wa maisha.
True.
Cheka, enjoy, find time for yourself. So that is Maggie. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, so sweet. Yeah.
Now let's go to Lynette, the follower.
The follower.
Yes.
But one thing you've taught me also, you see, you wear the shoe of my mom, because I named you my mother before even my mom left to be in heaven. May she rest in peace. So having you in the family made even my late dad to be very proud. I don't know if you can remember.
Very close to us.
Very close.
Yeah.
Because you see, the old people like continuity.
Yeah.
So I'm still having this person, Maggie, and Maggie was my wife.
Yes.
And she's there in my daughter's family.
Yeah.
That one alone would make him so happy.
Yes.
And there was time he would say that, hey, I'm longing for a celebration to celebrate a government worker in court. So I'm asking him, which court? Hey, one day, I know she'll be somewhere. So anyway,
he spoke it into existence.
I'm telling you. So those are good memories of his that are still there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very true. He called me Nyakajuang.
Nyakajuang.
Like his wife.
Like his. Yeah.
Yeah. So what has Lynette taught you?
Lynette, I can say is the middle one. Is both your side, Milka's side, but very focused. Yeah, very focused girl. Does not take just a no. It's a no with why. Tell me the reason why I can't do it.
Why?
Why can't we do it?
Yes.
Yeah, and with very high expectation, determination,
Yeah.
and with boundaries. No nonsense girl. Yeah, but always there for each and every person.
True.
Yeah, so she has taught me that we have to be each and every person's keeper. You have to know how is this person going on, how is
Checking
she
up on
doing,
people.
checking up the people,
Yeah.
and so on. What can I do for you? If she's able to do it, she will do it.
Yeah. You are one of the few people raising a Gen Z. Tracy.
What did you call her?
Gen Z. Wanaitwa Gen Z squeezy.
You call her that?
How is it raising a Gen Z?
I'm telling
Tracy.
you,
What has Tracy taught you?
Tracy is just different from you people. She has her own world.
She has her own world.
She has her own world.
Yeah.
The way she wants to do her things.
Yeah.
Even cook.
Yeah.
Learn. How she doesn't want so much from people.
Yeah.
She has the YouTube. She has so much around her to learn from.
Yeah.
And for some, she's getting it. Yeah, she's getting to know some things. But for her, I think I have really done some much work for not easy as you people. Because for the do I call them girls? No, for the today girl, they know so much about themselves that whatever you want to tell them, you must also justify with a point.
Why? Yes.
Why am I doing this? Why can't it be this way? Yeah, this is also good. Yeah, so they like exploring. Like Tracy likes exploring things.
Yes.
Yeah, you teach her your style, she will explore another one.
Yeah.
And funny enough, she comes out with something good. Something I've learned to be tolerant.
True.
A lot of tolerance with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she can be very good. Especially when you are around her, you will keep on laughing. Just like Albert. Those are two people that will make you laugh with their words from every corner. If you are not happy, you will leave that place a happy person. Yeah, that is Tracy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the last one, Nicholas. The one that is our baby for sure. The age gap is big.
Nick is a very cool guy.
Yes.
Just like the person he was named
after.
I'm telling you, he's very, very cool.
Yeah.
He was named my father-in-law. He was named my brother. And they were all cool people. So the character has just come out to be like those people.
Completely cool.
Completely cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Not much talking. Just actions.
Yes.
They speak by actions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't like so much confrontation. Yes. So, but very eager to learn. Very eager to learn. You may think he doesn't understand so many things, but he gets things very fast.
Yeah.
The way they are done.
Yeah.
But doesn't even press much that I want this, I want that.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Very easy.
He just accepts.
Very manageable to live with.
Yeah.
And that's Nick. I don't know how you see him, but
that's just him.
That's just him.
That's very true.
Yeah, you force him to friends.
Yeah.
But he has friends. Mingling is not easy by just somebody he does not know.
Yeah.
But once he gets to somebody,
they gel.
They gel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely to hear. It's
Yeah.
very humbling to hear our qualities.
Yes.
Sounds very accurate.
Yeah, but don't remember you grew up with other
children who are
those who
also
come
your
in.
children.
Okay, na Jenny,
Yes.
my nephews,
Benta,
Benta, my other daughter, Maggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was privileged to have them in my house.
Yeah.
By the fact that some of them were orphans, and so they came in. So they see me as the mother.
Mom, yeah.
Yeah, so there's the joy of meeting them, being with them now. And we laugh and we thank God.
Yeah.
I'm happy that I was able at least to mentor some, to be a mother to those who are motherless, and to walk with them their journeys of happiness, sadness, and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apart from the number that God gave me, we were so many.
We were many.
Remember, I had your auntie,
Yes.
Tina. Yes.
Yeah.
Who was brought up by me in the same house.
Yeah.
And it was good having her there.
Lovely.
Yes.
You've been blessed through blessing others, for sure.
Amen.
Yeah. So
it was a blessing.
As we finish, there are mothers watching, some are new, some have been mothers. What's one piece of motherhood advice you'd give them that you probably live by as we finish?
I want to say that in motherhood, there is joy. They need this to be strong, to walk the journey throughout. They need also to be themselves. You have to be yourself. When you are bringing up, when you are guiding, you have to be, to have the qualities of kindness, generosity, all those that are written in the Bible. Yes, for motherhood, you are the star. You are like the one
they watch
to fulfill God's promises here, that things are okay in God's creation. Yes, social life, spiritual life, those things, who is to initiate them? Yes, you have to make an impact on these lives so that the society also can be well organized. So you need the strength. You need to be a strong woman to keep on going. There are times that it's never easy.
Yes.
Yeah, but once you fall, you have to get down. You have to move. Because if you don't move, something somewhere will go wrong. It all depends on you. So God gives that strength. Somehow, Mungu anapeana tu hiyo nguvu.
Yeah.
And you are able to come up with people that are good in the society, people that are now ready to face the world. Yes, so I'm telling my mothers that one thing that you must not forget about, you must not forget God. Put God first, and then everything will
fall into place. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this conversation.
I've enjoyed so much.
It wasn't as hard as you thought.
I was wondering what is all this. It's so short.
It's so short.
Yeah.
It's just from your experience, I have learned a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone watching has learned a lot. So that's where we finish.
Amen.
So in celebration of Mother's Day, when this episode airs...
When is Mother's Day?
May 12th. Yes.
Oh, you decided to plan it earlier.
Yes, so that it airs on time.
Okay.
Yeah, so in celebration of Mother's Day, we say thank you for being our mom. We love you.
Yeah.
And to all mothers watching this, we also say you're doing a good job. And remember that you need God in this journey. Is there anything you want to say?
I just want to say that mothers are not just mothers with the children. Yeah, I'm talking about mothers who are are in a position to give guidance to those that are young, those that are growing up, and those that are adult, they are older than them. So motherhood starts from there. Before even you get even yours, or you have yours, and there are others whom you are bringing up in the society. That is also motherhood. So we pray that God will keep us strong
Yes.
until the time we are grannies.
Yes.
It is still motherhood.
And great grannies.
And great grannies.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still motherhood for
still
sure.
motherhood.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Mom. We've come to the end of the episode. Please remember to leave a comment on what you've picked up from this episode. Like, subscribe, share it with any mom who'd enjoy this. Until next time, let's tell them bye.
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 Thank you for watching and listening.
Yes. That's it, Mom.